Hello, dream reality landscape. So, I believe we talked on the phone not too long ago. So, my name is Harry Ruin, and I work with Enhanced SEO Solutions. I'm here to give away valuable information on how to improve your business and get clients calling you for your services. Before I start, I would like to state that I am a true believer in giving value to my customers before offering any type of service. And if you like what I showed you today, then please give me a call. But if not, then take the information that I have given you today as a way to improve your own business. Okay, now this would sound like a rhetorical question because I went over this with you a little bit earlier over the phone. But now, have you ever thought about how some commercial businesses were able to get to such a massive size in such a short period of time? Well, I'll let you know that this is not by coincidence. What is the first thing that comes to mind when you needed a product or a service? Well, the first thing people would generally do is use Google, right? Google is the biggest search engine in the world today, and how you are found is the difference between one person or 100 people calling you for your services, right? So Google's first page captures about 71% of the web's traffic coming in from almost any industry. Now, today I have done a little bit of research, right? I pulled you up from Yelp, obviously, and this is your website, right? Today I want to discuss content, relevant keywords or buyer intent keywords, and last thing is backlinks, right? So I just want to state that just because you build a website, building a website will not get you customers, right? You need to be ranked for it, right? So one way to do it is through content, right? So content is technically everything that's on your website, mainly the words, but obviously the pictures as well. But I noticed that you don't have too much content, right? So that is one factor. The second factor is relevant keywords, right? The more relevant keywords or buyer intent keywords that you have ranked for, the more you move up the ladder, the Google search ladder. Okay, now let's go to Google here, right here. Okay, so the first thing that generally pops up is this section right here, right? And this section is the Google Map Pack. And I would like to say that not every business can get into this section. This is something that you have to apply for. It has to be done right in order for you to show up. This listing below it right here are the organic listing, right? Obviously, you can have something above it too, but obviously Yelp is a directory, so we would not go into that. But like, if you have further questions later, maybe I can answer them. But generally, we do not. Generally we don't compete with directories. So two of your competitors, which is Lawn Starter, right here, it says Lawn Starter, and then the second one is Mackenzie Landscape Gardening. All right, so I took you off of, I believe, Hayward, right? This one, yeah. So I believe you're from Hayward, right? So I want to state that this is the tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs, right? So it shows here that you have 0 DR, 0 or not available UR, and you have 0 backlinks. The backlinks are one of the things I talked about. The second thing that I talked about were keywords. The first thing I talked about was content, right? So let's look at Lawn Starter, right? This is the amount of content that's on Lawn Starter, and this is the first one on the list, right? Right here. Yeah. Number 2, right? Lawn Starter, right? So let's look into his page, right? So, oh no, that's the wrong one. This one right here. So you see the amount of keywords that this person has, right? You see the amount of backlinks this person have. So this is all due to the fact that he is the first one on the page, right? I want you to take a glimpse at how many people are calling this website in particular. It's 400,000, 476,000, 480,000, 400. This is all within a day, right? You can see the 26th, 27th, 28th, the March 1st, March 2nd, March 3rd, right? So this is the first person on the list, right? Let's look at the second person. So this is, I would say this is a relatively easy site to beat. The second person, maybe not the first one. The first one is, this has too many, I would say too many keywords, too many backlinks. But the second one, right? If you were able to get to that first page and capture a fraction, like let's say 20 people, right? Let's get a calculator here, right? Let's say 20 people, right? I don't know how much you charge for your services, right? But let's say you charge 200, right? And you're able to get 20 every day, right? So this is the amount for the day, right? Let's say you do 5 days a week, right? And there's 4 weeks within a month, right? So that's 20 days out of the month. This is within a month of time, right? So I want to say that not every backlink that you get is treated equal, right? There are some situations where you run into cases where, people try to do this themselves, right? Like I can even show you a company that I looked into, right? And it's this one right here. It's a roofing company. They tried to do that themselves. They got 480 backlinks. But guess what? They have nothing coming in. No traffic, right? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So a website with generally, I would say, no traffic, which is what yours is, has probably never worked with a marketer, right? And this is normal. And I want to state the importance of building out that website, right? Because unlike, Yelp ads where you turn it off, it goes away, all your traffic goes away. Building out that website becomes, an asset, right? Something you keep, and it's with you forever, right? It just doesn't disappear, right? So the last thing I want to leave you with is that, one, build out that proper website and get some content on that website, right? And I know that you have some content already, but you need more content than this. 2, right? Get relevant keywords within the content, right? So landscape could be one, right? Because you're doing landscaping, but it seems like you already have a service page, right? So some of these service pages could be used as keywords, but then the thing is that you need to know how to optimize it. And right now, I would say, you just don't throw random keywords onto a website and hopefully it'll rank. That's not how things work. The person who probably built your website didn't know how to optimize your keywords. And, lastly, get some high quality backlinks to power your website, and in return, push you up the Google ladder, right? And in return, get you more customers calling you for your services. So I hope what I showed you today was helpful. My goal here is to educate and help smaller and growing businesses. And if you like what I showed you today, then I look forward to hearing from you, and have a great afternoon.